is the health pot where
your daughter ape.
so these two the
And
bigger
life
than human
size. Are they bigger? Bigger than
bigger than me. I think it's about 2 meters for the ape. So was being restored by me. Actually, this is one of the one that also triggered me to go further because they are quite badly infected by termites. Actually, you can see that this portion, the leg portion itself, right? We repair that. The whole termite damaged the whole thing. So we approached the local craftsman. They quoted about 40K for a cat.
Really?
Got a
So
cat, yes.
much.
Then was like because we don't
goodness.
have a lot of details over here. Maybe I'll show you first. So it actually don't have a lot of details. So what I told the committee is that why not you give me about 2 years? Let me try it out. So I set up a tentage on one of the corners in our temple, and I start to do the repair works. And it took me about 1.5 years.
Wow.
We spent about 3,000 only for material costs all this.
So you saved more than 30 grand doing it yourself?
Yeah.
Just the time?
Just the time. Yeah, just the time and some kappa fees or whatever. so we get it, but we managed to raise quite a fair bit of fund. But we throw it back to the fund to our land renewal fund itself. So that because we are going to be renew another 7 to 8 years time.
Yeah, because what's the land like for Singapore? Like, is it 99 years?
No, 30 years.
30 for temples, is it?
Yes, 30 for temples. Yeah.
That's terrible.
So
which means every 30 years have to headache, have to.
Yes. So I set up something this side of tentage, but it's on the right hand side of the temple. And that's where the two Toa Payoh was inside for 1.5 years. I do all the restoration.
We go through the restoration.
Yeah. So this is something like that. So you'll see the table front. It's also done by me with all the recycled materials. And
you do the beds as well, the ufu?
Yes, the ufu. So it's all the plywood.
Wow.
But apparently there's some water go inside, so there's some more that I need to.
Yeah. Like lifting of the wood.
So yeah. So the wedding is actually all 3D.
I can see.
So it's just getting those thicker plywood and cut it off and become like the actual wedding itself.
Andy, you're very impressive. Like not only paint, but can all this woodwork and the restorations of the deities. It's a lot of work. Like, and this is one of your first pairs that you painted, right?
This is actually the 12 pairs that happened last year during the phase 2, the heightened alert, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. This one is the one that during last year, the phase 2 heightened alert. That because the caretaker is quite old, so I came down quite often to just want to make sure that he's okay. Although we have CCTV, so is that when the temple is nobody, then I found that these 2 doors is actually last time there's no image at all. It's totally just a plain red. So I was like, all of a sudden something come into my mind. So that I go and pop. If I paint two how to say, this one is actually the 2 guiding gods on your feet, on your door, I go clear. So I pop already then say that okay, then the next moment, I think within 1 week I came back with all the drafts, then I started to paint.
Wow.
So Victor was around with me most of the time, sitting down there chit-chatting and painting together. Yeah, so he's next to me talking, then I start to paint. So Lin Wong, I'm not sure you know her.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. The 2 of them
TC girl, right?
Yeah, the TC girl. So the 2 of them was together with me to accompany me. I took about about 7 to 10 days to finish up the whole thing.
Wow. Oh wow, the pair.
Yeah, the pair. Yeah, so actually when I'm painting that time, I was telling myself, if this pair is successful and turns out good, that's where I challenge the 3 doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Okay. This is just now one of the temples, the associate temples that I told you, Sui Sian Gong.
水仙宫.
Yeah. Before the temple was being damaged, demolished. Actually the committee member don't want to take over this tree later. So I went over. I don't know how the contractor managed to get my contact. They called me out to say that the street sailor, you want to take it on. So
Oh, wow.
I went over with my friend. The
To
next
collect
day,
them.
then we chip it off. It was being glue on the wall.
Was
Fortunately,
it stuck on the wall?
stuck on the wall. But fortunately, a very blessing that they only stuck at four corners.
Yeah, because I was like,
So
it's not even broken when you chip it.
it's
There's no
not,
cracks. It's perfect.
no, there's no cracks. But unfortunately, there's one piece that during the time when they're doing they demolished the whole temple already, except the wall that's supporting this tree sailor was being whole. But there is one that I think due to vibrations, the whole thing fall off and it's beyond repair.
Right, right.
So I took it back from the temple and installed back. Yes. So this is how I come
Wow.
back to my
Oh, yeah.
So this is my temporary working table.
Yes, with all your paints. And the sand.
And the fan, and I create a lot of mess over here. So temporary mess.
I can see.
My things. So you can see a bit here and
a bit there.
a bit there. So it's going to be clear off. It's not going to be temporary. So it's going to because we have preparations. So you can see all this chair is we are getting ready to do the celebration for during the October.
October, right.
Yes, yeah. October is our day that we do our celebration. I need to turn back. Okay, back here.
Wow.
Yeah.